welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziyasının görə. Western Azerbaijanis will return to their ancestors' land. There are many factors that give grounds to say so. These statements show our people's love for and longing for their homeland. The Supreme Commander-in-Chief's speech at the opening of the monument to the outstanding representative of the Ashur art, Ashur Al-Askar, is a message to Western Azerbaijanis strengthening their faith in returning to their native house.
Our people faced 3 deportations in 1 century, deprived of their homeland and an endless pain. The word deportation hides wounds so deep, so scared, that even centuries later they cannot be erased. Such wounds can be seen in the life and work of Ashur Al-Askar from the Göçe Mahal of Western Azerbaijan.
Ashur Al-Askar ömür boyu Azərbaycanın qədim torpağı olan
Ashur Al-Askar lived all his life and worked in Göçe district, the ancient land of Azerbaijan. Lived a long life there, but was forced to leave his native land in the last years of his life. He was 97 years old at the time. In 1918, Armenian savages subjected Azerbaijanis to ethnic cleansing. This was the first deportation of Azerbaijanis from the ancient land in western Azerbaijan in the 20th century. Unfortunately, our people were subjected to 2 more waves of deportation after that.
The love of Ashur Al-Askar for the motherland, whose monument is erected in one of the most beautiful places of the city, can be an example for everyone. He was so attached to his native land that he returned to his native village of Akhilsa about 3 years after his deportation, despite all the dangers, and died a few years later. In other words, no shocks, no pain, no bitterness of deportation can break a person's connection with his homeland, with his soul.
2 deportasiyadan sonra, müəyyən müddətdən sonra Azərbaycan xalqı öz dədə-baba torpaqlarına qayıtmış.
After the 2 deportations, the Azerbaijani people returned to the ancestral lands. Not all of them, but a large part of them did. This makes us legitimately confident that the Western Azerbaijanis who were subjected to the 3rd wave of ethnic cleansing will also return to the ancestral lands.
Qərbi Azərbaycanlılar öz dədə-baba torpaqlarına qayıdacaqlar. Bunu demək
There are many reasons for this. Of course, the love of the motherland, those lands have not been and will not be forgotten.
Of course, everyone should cope with the new realities created by Azerbaijan in the region. The key to this reality is justice. The sun of justice that has risen in Karabakh and eastern Zangezur will soon light up the land of Ashur Al-Askar.
October 1st, 2020, on the 5th day of the Patriot War, the Armenian armed forces were forced to retreat from their positions along the entire front. The enemy columns were destroyed by the precise fire of the Azerbaijani army. During 5 days of fighting, up 200 tanks and other armored vehicles of the enemy were disabled. 228 artillery pieces and multiple launch rocket systems, mortars, 30 air defense systems, 6 command and observation posts, 5 ammunition depots, 110 vehicles and S-300 anti-aircraft missile system were destroyed. 4 years ago, on October 1st, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko called President Ilham and inquired about the situation at the Armenian-Azerbaijani line of contact. The head of state informed the President of Belarus about the provocations committed by the Armenian side and the counter-offensive operation of the Azerbaijani army. On the same day, the Armenian armed forces once again shelled the Azerbaijani settlements with heavy artillery. As a result, the number of civilian victims reached 19, 55 people were wounded. Baku Climate Action Week continues its work. The week dedicated to energy transition, built environment, water challenges, food and agriculture, small and medium-sized businesses and other issues will last until October 4th. Following the UN General Assembly in New York Climate Week, the Baku Climate Action Week will continue the momentum for the roadmap to mission 1.5 degrees Celsius announced by the Climate COP Presidency's Troika and support the COP29 Presidency's 14-point action agenda. The Asian Development Bank has approved a $47 million loan to help Azerbaijan digitize its railway system and improve the safety, reliability and efficiency of its rail networks. The project aims to support the digitalization of the key processes in line structure, including rail traffic management, asset management, investment planning and management, as well as the digitalization of customer data processing systems and corporate functions. A modernized and digitized railway system will support Azerbaijan's key role in connecting the economies of East and Central Asia with the Caucasus and Europe. Azerbaijan's railways are a key role in the Central Asia Regional Economic Cooperation Corridor 2 and 6, two of the 6 major economic and trade corridors that cross the region. Last year, gas pipelines were built in 24 settlements in the liberated areas, which, according to SOCAR's annual report, are located in Ağdərə, Ağdam, Füzuli, Xocavənd, Cəbrayıl, Zəngilan, Qubadlı, and Laçın districts. The Azeri Gas Production Union has completed the construction of the supporting gas pipeline in 23 settlements. Today, the towns of Füzuli and Laçın, the village of Talış in Ağdərə, and the village of Zabuq in Laçın are supplied with natural gas. The Children's Creativity Center, named after Kurman Gazi, has started its work in Füzuli. The center, built by Kazakhstan, provides education in various fields. Initially, 24 students were involved in the education. The center is of a special importance as the first educational center where the education was started in the liberated territories. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.